Hello friends, welcome back to my channel BI Tutorials. In this video we will discuss about Smurt and the causes of its emission, determination of volumetric analysis of dry products of combustion or flue gases. Smurt is an acid agglomerate of carbon particles resulting from a combination of stacked solids and products of low temperature corrosion. Smoke emission from a chimney is caused if the temperature of any surface coming in contact with waste gases is below acid dew point temperature. When the temperature of a stack falls below dew point temperature of waste gases, an acid film is deposited on its surface. Solid in the stack stick to such film and build up into loose layers. When load condition is altered, these agglomerate are forced out and emitted out the stacks. Smoke emission could be prevented by using minimum excess air and taking precaution that the stack temperature is not unduly lowered by infiltration of air in the boiler flue passes. Using fuel containing low sulfur content could prevent smoke emission. Determination of volumetric analysis of dry products of combustion of flue gases. ORSAT apparats. The ORSAT apparats is very convenient for analyzing flue gases. The apparats is arranged for the observation of CO2, CO and O2. The N2 content in the flue gases is obtained by difference. The main part of the apparats are the measuring burette called odometer surrounded by a water-filled jacket to maintain constant temperature during analyzing operations. 3 absorption double flash for the observation of CO2, CO and O2. For CO2, the flash contains 1 part of NaOH or KOH is 1.2 parts of water by weight. For O2, the flash contains 1 part of pyruvic acid in 3 parts of water and 24 parts of neither NaOH or KOH in 16 parts of water by weight. For CO, the flash contains a solution of copperous chloride in HCl, which is prepared by dissolving copper oxide in about 20 times its weight of strong HCl and allowing it to stand in a cork flash containing copper wire until the solution is colorless. The reagent flash contains a number of lengths of glass tubes in order to increase the surface of the reagent exposed to the gases. Each flask is provided with a coke and a 3-way coke is also provided for giving straight throughout connection and also to atmosphere. An aspirator bottle connected to the lower end of the odometer is provided for drawing exhaust or flue gases into the apparats. Procedure: to take sample of flue gases, the reagent in the flask are adjusted to same known level and cocked shut. The 3-way coke is then opened to the atmosphere and the aspirator bottle rise until water is discharged to atmosphere. The 3-way coke is then turned to the through position and aspirator lowered, thus drawing the flue gases from the boiler with a suitable connection near the base of the chimney of the boiler. The operation should be repeated several times. The aspirated gas being discharged to atmosphere in order to make sure that all air has been cleaned from the connecting tube. Having drawn in 100 cc of the sample of the flue gases, the 3-way coke is closed. The percentage of CO2 is first obtained by opening the cork on the flask at the right and forcing gases from the odometer into the flask by raising the aspirator bottle. When the gases is withdrawn by again lowering the aspirator, the cork on the flask is closed when the reagent reaches its original level. This is repeated several times. The reduction in volume as indicated by odometer being noted. When no further decrease is noted, all the CO2 is absorbed and the total decrease in volume gives the percentage of CO2 present in the flue gases. O2 is next absorbed and finally CO is absorbed and their percentage are find out. The remaining gas will be N2. When taking odometer reading, care should be taken to see that the water level is same in both the odometer and the aspirator bottle. The Fyrite apparatus. The Fyrite word on the same principle as Orsat apparatus. A known quantity of gas is forced into the apparatus by means of a rubber tube bulb. When ferrite is turned upside down, the sample is bubbled through the caustic solution contained in the apparatus. The process is repeated several times and finally the apparatus is turned upright. The liquid rise in the central tube shows the content of CO2 over the scale. Online sampling analyzer for recording CO2 in flue gas are also available. Fuel oil system, type of oil burners, turn down ratio, problems in oil firing and examples, question and answers will describe in detail in next video. So friends, if you like this video, then like and share. Also don't forget to subscribe this channel and press a bell icon for getting notification of my upcoming videos.